we go. I gotta tell you, if you're an IPA lover, you'll hate this. And welcome back to the Beer Garden. And if you're here because you like beer, and let's be honest, why else would you be here? Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button all the way to 2K. Our next goal is 2,000 subscribers. Awesome to have you along for this ride. And please bear with us. I've been having some microphone problems and some audio problems. And the way I shoot this video, I don't know if the audio is working until after I finish shooting it. So hopefully you can hear all this right now. If you can, great. And up this round on a cheap brew review, another massive fan favorite. They want me to go up north to Canada, which I am happy to oblige. And that big fan favorite request is for this cheap brew, Labatt Blue Canadian Pilsener. And once again, I've inadvertently, subconsciously perhaps, color coordinated my outfit with the label and the beer. 4.7% alcohol. This comes in one of the metric 11.5. It's 300, it's not even 330 milliliter, which a lot of the European beers are, but this is 11.5 ounces, 340 milliliters, thanks to the metric system of this, of course, being the import coming from Canada. Labatt Blue, pretty much an all-day, all-night beer, 4.7%. So quick, do the beer math. If this is 11.5 ounces, so you're missing a half ounce per bottle. So if I do my calculations correct, that means for every 12 pack, you're missing half a beer. And every 6 pack, you're losing about a quarter of a beer. I'm not too good at math. I went to public school. All right, time to pop the top and see what we got. And of course, one of my rules for a cheap brew, it is a twist-off cap. Yes, a very anemic. Time for a pour in the sold-out Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review pint glass. And so this is going to look real wimpy, probably, this 11.5 ounce beer in a proper 16-ounce glass. Look at there. Once again, careful not to touch the bottle to the glass when you're pouring. I was told a long time ago it's bad etiquette, bad drinking etiquette if you allow the bottle to touch the glass. And I thought it was kind of cool, kind of quirky, so I was like, yeah, all right, okay. Look at that crisp, clean Canadian Pilsener, 4.7% alcohol. I'm not proud to admit that I was on unemployment for a while after my job was eliminated, and I drank a lot of Labatt Blue and played the lottery quite a bit too. Look at that quickly dissipating, soapy macro head. And time for the liquid to hit the lips. And I don't want to drink alone, so grab a beer and let's go. Cheers. It's extremely inexpensive. This 12-pack of 11.5 ounce bottles, I think ran right around $7.99, but the best deal I found on this, like I said, when I was on unemployment, was the 24-ounce cans for about $1.30. So you could get the beer equivalent of a 6-pack for about $3 and under $4. When I lived in New Jersey, I could get it in the 24-ounce cans. They sell them in singles, but since I've left New Jersey, I can't really find them in the big can, and have to settle for the smaller 6-packs. Oh, there we go. I got to tell you, if you're an IPA lover, you'll hate this. Absolutely no detection of hops at all. Barely any detection of any sort of malt. But this is just like a straight up game day. It's easy drinking. I would compare this to like a Coors Light. It tastes lighter than it looks. Labatt also makes a light, which I don't know if I've had that before or not, but I mean, this is light enough. I really don't want to get any lighter than this. It's very light to the taste, very pleasant. I would probably compare this, if you like Budweiser, Coors Light, Miller, I think you would really like Labatt Blue. It has a little more flavor to it and doesn't have that cheap metallic taste. I don't get that at all. Like I said, I've had it in the can and the bottle, and I don't get that cheap mid-tongue metallic, like you're sucking on 2 nickels and a penny. it's clean. You got your little bit of lacing there, which, what do I say? When your beer gives you some good lacing, that's indicative of some type of quality. I've been requested to do a whole Canadian series of beers. I've done a few other brew reviews on Canadian brews. Check out my review for Moosehead, Molson Triple X. Did I do Molson Ice? I don't know, you got to go through the playlist. Of the Canadian beers, I would have to say probably Labatt Blue ranks up there with my favorite. It is a little low on alcohol. I prefer like the Molson Triple X, which is up around 7%. I think the Canadian version has like 8%. It's a solid go-to. Like I said, I've been drinking it for years. And like I said, in humbler times when the pennies were thin, drank quite a few quantities of this. And it's one of those beers where you can drink a lot of, and it really doesn't give you a hangover. I've never had a hangover from Labatt Blue. Start a new list, a no hangover guarantee. So there you go. Hey, if you would like to suggest some other Canadian brews you'd like for me to review, or maybe your experience with the Labatt Blue, yeah, definitely. Love to read your comments down below. So time to rate Labatt Blue out of 5 stars, 5 being a very good, cheap brew. And like I said, you can get 24-ounce cans for a little over $1. How do you beat that? But I mean, on a hot day, yeah, Labatt Blue would be fantastic. At a hacky game, yeah, sure. On a cold winter's day, like it's chilly and damp here, and Labatt Blue goes down just fine. So out of 5 stars, where do I rank Labatt Blue Canadian Pilsener? I'm going to go ahead and ring you up at a 4.78 out of 5 stars. What the metric equivalent of that is, I don't know. So hey, if you haven't tapped that subscribe button down below, please do. Love to have you all the way to 2K. 2,000 subscribers are our next goal. Great to have you along. Be sure to join our group on Facebook, A Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review. Questions, comments, concerns, please comment down below. Love to read them. And I pride myself on getting back to every person who comments on my YouTube channel. It may take me a little while to get to everybody, but I like to answer everyone's questions or comments or concerns because you're supporting the channel, and I appreciate that very much. And so if you're currently unemployed and trying to drown your sorrows, I would say Labatt Blue may be for you. Hey, thanks for watching, thanks for subbing, and it's a relatively beautiful day here in the beer garden, so why don't you grab yourself a beer and you drink that beer. Cheers.